Hey guys, this is Seth with Fitness Sports. We're here to review the Saucony Guide 18. So if you were a fan of the Saucony Guide 17, you're going to be psyched this year. This shoe has changed very, very little. This year just an upper update, so the upper is going to fit a little bit more snug. Some people were a little bit concerned with the 17 where it just fit like it was a little bit too wide. It was a very tall toe box, just had a lot of room in there. So they kind of toned it down a little bit this year. It still runs pretty wide, still has a lot of room in there, but it's just not quite as baggy, I guess you could say. Kind of a better lockdown on the foot this year, you could say. So from the foot down, exactly the same. It's a 6mm offset from heel to toe. This shoe has a pretty pronounced rocker to it, so you can kind of see the whole bottom of the shoe is kind of curved here. Purpose behind that is kind of just from your heel to toe, it's a very, very natural sort of toe off. Makes it really easy to run. Now, this shoe is in the stability category. The Ride is their neutral equivalent. The Guide, this is this one, which is their stability equivalent of it. Now, in the Saucony Guide 14, 15, 16, they all had a pretty aggressive posting, which is a big piece of plastic that kind of went through the arch to give you a lot of very aggressive support there to help with that overpronation. Now, these models, the 17 and the 18, are toned down in the stability quite a bit. They are still stability shoes, but they do it in a different way. So they call it their center path technology. So what that means basically is they have basically a heightened sidewall, so this kind of darker piece of foam right here, and you can kind of see it to the inside as well. Those are going to help kind of just control overpronation, and then also their sole kind of flares out here. It's a really wide base. So between those two things, gives you a lot of stability and support there. So yeah, not quite as aggressive as the previous models, but it does have that support still. It feels a little more natural. And with that too, since it's not super aggressive, if a neutral runner is looking for a shoe that's just a little bit more supportive, but not going to force them to move any certain way, this shoe's going to work great for that as well. This shoe comes in at $140, so it's still in that same price point as it has been for many years. The mid-cushion price point. Now, it isn't that mid-cushion price point, however, you get a lot of cushion this. Some people refer to this as a max cushion trainer, so it's a lot of bang for your buck, which is awesome. Now, you'll see in the outsole here, they save a lot of weight by not adding a whole lot of rubber to it. There's a lot of exposed foam here. However, they are very smart about where they put the rubber. So obviously a lot on the heel, on the toe, where you're kind of going to wear out the shoe a lot. So that has given a lot of protection there. This is a shoe that I put a lot of miles in. I ran through 2 pairs of the 17s. Took the 18 for a run the other day. It feels very much the same to me. It's awesome. The foam in it is awesome. There's a lot of cushion. Rocker's awesome. It just feels great under the foot. This is a shoe that launched this February, the 1st, so it's out in all Fitness Sports locations now, and you can come get it anytime or online at shutthefitnesssports.com.